Hello everyone, and welcome to a new episode of Latina Life with me, Jen Aguillon, where I elevate and showcase Latinas making a difference in their industries all around the world. Today, I'm shining a light on a TV personality who is taking the stigma out of mental health, empowering females on her social media platform, and somehow creating beautiful pieces of art in between all of her many projects. A former model, she's acted in TV series. She's also an entertainment journalist and TV host, had a show with RuPaul, and you probably saw her on season 9 of Netflix's fun and highly entertaining series, Selling Sunset. So let's get started, and welcome to the show, our Colombian amiga, Sandra Vergara, and her little puppy.
We have a guest today.
A special guest. Thank you for being on the show.
Oh my God, I'm so happy to be here with you, Jen. I adore you. When you told me about this, I'm like, absolutely.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. And I've been wanting actually to talk to you and have you on the show for so long because you have such an inspirational story. You've got an inspirational journey. So let's start at the beginning because
let's do it.
I know a lot of people are really, we've seen you around. We've seen your face. You've been on People TV. You were on E. You've acted. You've been a model. We see you in the magazines. We see you out and about. But it's like, how did you get here? Like, where did you grow up? What was your childhood like?
Okay, I grew up in Barranquilla, Colombia. My childhood was really difficult. Like, I was born to a family of 7, 4 women, 3 men.
Okay.
And my mother had an accident where she had some sort of hypoxia, which is a bit of like a brain damage.
Oh.
So she had me, and she, like, where this incident affected her was sort of like the frontal cortex. So that's takes care of like impulsivity and maturity.
Yeah.
So she wasn't so my aunt adopted me from since I was a month old.
Okay.
I remember I might as well have come out of her vagina.
Oh.
Because that was the mom I know. And so my mom adopted me with a party of 3. So I had a party of 4. She had 4, I was 5th. 2 brothers, 2 sisters. And my brother unfortunately got killed when I was about 8.5. And it was terrible. My family had to leave and I had to stay. So I lost my entire family in a matter of days because my visa wasn't ready there.
Okay.
And I had to stay with another aunt, and it was really hard, not only losing my brother, but I lost my mom and everybody. And my mom couldn't talk to me for like a year because she felt so much guilt. And for some reason I had this gift when I was a kid of not taking things personal. So I don't know how I thought this isn't about me. She lost her kid. Her son died. It's okay. I'll get her back. So I escaped. And the way I would escape would be with clay and drawing.
Okay.
And so I would draw, and I would create little villages with clay. And, I mean, it was a beautiful, adaptive way of escape. And that's, I have been drawing since I think I drew before I spoke. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's something and nobody has taught me either. It's crazy because sometimes I impress myself. I'm like, how did you not go to school for this?
Yeah.
And you make this portrait. So, but it was really challenging. I mean, I had some multiple kinds of abuse throughout my upbringing, psychological, bit, physical, and again, my motto: don't take it personal. And I think that saved me, and that's why I'm here today. I think that had I take everything that happened personally, I would not be here right now. I don't know where I would be. But I think that what a lot of happens when you have really, really heavy trauma as a kid, they internalize it and they become the victim of it. So for some
I do
reason,
see
like
that.
I said, I don't know where I learned it. I just grew up. And so 16, I'm about to have my prom. And unfortunately, I get appendicitis that turns into a ruptured appendix.
Oh my goodness.
So I had septic shock and I was in the hospital for a month.
Oh my goodness.
And I almost died. My family brought a priest. But I told him, Father, I'm staying.
Yeah.
He's like, that's what they all say.
No es
Qué
tiempo.
malo.
No es tiempo.
No es mi tiempo. No es mi
Mhm.
tiempo, amigo. So I survived that. All my hair fell out, unfortunately. But I wore a wig that I removed on my prom party because I'm like, first of all, that was a cheap wig.
Wig. Yeah, you're like,
Come
I cannot
on.
put this on my head.
Nobody got me a Tyra Banks wig. They got me a Mickey Mouse wig. So I felt like every time I had to turn around, it'd be like this. I'd be like paralyzed. So on that prom, I went like boom.
Boom.
And
Free
it felt so
Free
liberating.
the scalp.
And I was singing, and I was always the class clown. I like the most entertaining. My academics were great, but like I was always getting grounded with boys.
Oh, okay.
But the teachers loved me because I was so sweet with them, but also like
Yeah.
sort of like a nightmare-ish.
Okay. You
With
kept them
like-
on their toes.
With like the discipline. But I graduated, and Sofia had already been living here. She was established already in LA. And she's like, what are you doing? Are you going to college? What are you going to do? I'm like, I want to be a psychologist. And she's like, you got to do something with your art. Why don't you move to LA? And I'm like, yeah.
Yes. Okay.
LFG.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'm going to LA with Sofia and Manolo. And it was amazing. I moved here straight from Barranquilla. And it was crazy because life with her is very fast paced. So I had to adapt very quickly from being from Barranquilla into a Hollywood world. She wasn't yet Modern Family famous, but she was famous enough that she was in those circles. She had a contract with ABC. So I had to like, just
Right.
actualize. And I am great at it because of my upbringing. One of the gifts that I got that I have learned from that childhood trauma is to be able to adapt quicker and easily, like a chameleon.
Yeah.
So I studied, she got me into a special effects and high fashion makeup school. And I did the whole course, and then I did her makeup for a couple of years.
Oh, nice.
And then I was in a party, an industry party, and there was this sort of like a short but like feisty lady who came up to me. She's like, are you an actress? And I'm like, that's how she got. And I'm like, no, but I've been an actor my whole life, and I've been a class clown. And she's like, you need to come to my office. So I went to her office, I read something, and she signed me. It was a manager.
Okay.
And a month later, I had like a little role on CSI.
Okay, nice.
And yeah, and
Right.
then I had a bigger role on CSI, which was I played like, I was the guest star of the episode, and I was a Cuban singer named Silvana.
Okay.
And then things started happening in the show with RuPaul. I moved out of Sofia's place. I was unfortunately in a very abusive relationship from 21 till 28. No, sorry, from 20 till 27.
Okay.
Very controlling.
Right.
Not physically abusing, but very, very psychological.
Right.
And like
Yeah, and that's
verbal
still
abuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, terrible. So within that, I developed a drinking problem. So I started drinking, and the problem with that drinking problem was that although it's an escape, it keeps you stuck in the situation. So I couldn't get out in my brain.
Right.
Physically, you can't get out. But
Yeah.
with abuse, and you add the alcohol problem, I had some family that had already, not Sofia, but that had already struggled with addiction. And they went to a place in Colombia, which I ended up going for treatment for alcohol. But at first, my mom, Latinos, you're not alcoholic.
Oh, wow.
And my
Yeah.
mom should know best. And she does. But a lot of times in our families, like, we don't want to accept stuff like that. It's almost like we try to put up the brave face and like just do it yourself.
Right.
And it's great because I think that American culture needs some of that, especially kids these days.
Yeah.
These generations a bit
Yeah.
soft, and they need
Yeah.
some like a little,
Right.
but it's I end up going, and it was amazing.
Oh, good.
Came back, I got out of that relationship, another lesson, another teacher.
Yes.
I think that's how I see everything that has happened, because I wouldn't change it. Unfortunately, with all the pain, there's so much growth, and you almost become sort of like a Jedi in certain areas, not all. So, and then I started working, and here we are.
I know, and that's how we met. We met
that's how
like
we
at
met.
different events.
Yeah,
and
we were
just
carpeting.
we just kept bumping into each other, and I'm like, oh, she's a cool girl. You are. You're a very cool girl. You're a girl's girl. You know who you are. You're very confident.
Sorry. It's
No, that's
I have my
okay.
mom as emergency bypass.
No worries.
She's the only person that will, if it sings.
Yeah,
that's
okay.
it.
No, all right.
Just
I hope
silence the
everything's
lady.
okay. No, right.
Everything's okay.
Okay, good,
Yeah.
good. But no, so that's why I wanted to, talk to you and have you here, because I know you have a very rich and well-textured story and journey, which you are still continuing.
Yes, thank God.
Yes, yeah, exactly. And I'm glad. And, everything you shared, though, there's a lot I didn't know, and you sharing. So thank you so much for sharing it with me here, because I do feel like the Latin community, this is a story, that sometimes it's hard to talk about it. We do have a lot of Latinas that go through that. And, one piece of advice that stuck with me, it's someone else, you're going to hear her story on my podcast, Shireen King, one of my friends, said, just because you have bad things happen to you in life, she had a lot of grief that she's gone through.
Same.
Doesn't mean that your life has to be bad. Right? And so you were a survivor, and it sounds like that's what you're doing. I know you're adapting, but that was your survival.
Yeah.
And it's inspirational to hear everything that you've gone through the other side.
Right.
So, and just FYI, if people don't know, it's Sofia Vergara that we're talking about, the actress, that she's your sister.
Grew up with me.
Right, grew up with you. I really admire the fact that you are such an advocate for mental health.
Yes.
Especially for female, and then empowering females too.
Yeah.
And it's good.
Honestly, females and males.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
true.
Latino men are harder to break.
Yeah.
But,
and I have to say, like we mentioned it in the older generation too, and I'll say it too. Because we've gone through many different challenges. So sometimes we're like, well, what do you mean? You're okay. You're depressed. What do you mean? You're sad. You're tired. What do you
think I'm like in the people's business.
Right.
It's people that I love.
Right. Exactly. So, I mean, I love seeing you be so outspoken. Yeah. Is this something that you were always comfortable with, or did you just start getting comfortable with, like right now, recently, in these past years?
No, I've always been very comfortable. Because I always saw it as a tool to help other people, because they would relate in one way or another, and thank God for me it was an easy thing to open up like that.
Yeah.
And I've always studied psychology, and I've done all the courses, and and the university. I have a PhD. I have a PhD in the University of Life, which is very expensive.
Yeah.
But I earned it. And so I have used that to my advantage, because I want to be of service and help others. So it's important for me to talk about mental health, especially because it's very rare in Latin cultures and in
very
American
rare.
cultures.
Yeah.
It's open up, but it's something that shouldn't have any stigma at all.
So for anyone, let's say, a Latino who's out there who might be struggling,
it's okay.
It's okay. What would be the one maybe takeaway that you could give to not only her, but maybe also to family members about how to help each other?
You let it out. Don't hold it.
Okay.
It doesn't matter how they're going to see it. Don't worry about the solution. Worry about the progress.
Worry about the progress.
The outcome.
Right.
Doesn't matter what they think. It doesn't matter. It's not about them.
Yeah.
A lot of times we do things for other people. I want this career for my mom to be proud of me. I want this relationship for my dad. My dad passed away, but it's an example. And we forget that it's not the only, not to sound cheesy, but I'm very spiritual. To me, the only real connection that goes beyond anything else is you and the creator, the light of the creator, which you can call it many names.
Right.
And it's important to have a relationship with that, because at the end of the day, we're all human, and people come and go. And we can't depend on people on a job and a career. It goes like that, and then what? So I think it's important for Latin people to not have pride. I think pride is a problem, can be a problem, can be problematic, and it doesn't do anything. It's like, it's an aspect of just turn off the fear, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, exactly. And then also, here, I'm going to scooch back here so that way I'm not like just all in front of you. It's also, we're thinking about the progress, because sometimes we think about like the end result, the outcome, that
it's
and not
the journey,
really,
not
it's
the
journey.
destination.
Yeah, exactly. You've had a lot of pivotal moments in your life. Looking back, and let's look at personal and then professional.
Okay.
I kind of feel like, professional, it might have been meeting the manager, but maybe there was another pivotal moment in your life that's kind of taken you
definitely. I had a contract with Telepictures. They had me indefinitely, and that's when I discovered like I loved being a host. It's my real passion, because I feel like I'm myself, and I think that I'm sometimes self-deprecating in a good way, and not cookie cutting. And I think that a lot of people can relate to that, and especially someone with an accent, someone that's beautiful objectively. It's really hard, because I think that one quality I have is that I'm disarming, and that's why. It's because I try to be as myself as I can. As possible. So it has been a challenge.
But that was your pivotal moment, you think? The
that
TV
was my
hosting.
yes.
And this is what I want to do.
Yes, correct. And career, I guess, many. I mean, personal, many.
I was just saying,
way
you've
too
had
many.
A lot, so I don't know which one you would be able to pick out.
I mean, surviving, physically surviving trauma, surviving abuse, moving to LA.
A lot. And each time you came up, each
came
time
up.
you rose. And so when you were going through that, what was the one piece of advice
Don't take it
anyone give
personal.
you? That was it? That was
No,
it
nobody
you?
gave me that advice.
That was just what you had?
Nobody gave me that advice, because a lot of times I didn't have help.
And I have to say that it is good advice, especially for everybody right now, whether you're looking for a new job, starting a new life,
take it personal.
being somewhere, don't take
Human
it
beings
personal.
we're very selfish people. It's all about us in our minds. Don't worry about what they're thinking.
And it's like, just focus on you, right?
Focus on
lean
you.
in on what you stand for.
Yeah.
Right?
Because it's like, if you do everything with a clean heart and in truth, what will go wrong?
Exactly. It's so true. I mean, God, we've covered like so much in regards to the challenges and like the lessons you've learned. What advice would you give to anyone who would want to follow in your footsteps? And granted, having said that, you didn't have a straight line,
No.
You had a lot of curves.
But I think like my footsteps in LA, career, I think you mean like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I've had a great run, and I'm still running.
Yes,
I haven't
you
quit.
are.
But it's been great, honestly. I'm proud of myself. I've done anything from acting to hosting to becoming an entertainment journalist overnight. I sometimes have had to learn on the job. And I get the job, and I'm like brand new, no experience. So it's been very interesting. And it's like you have to believe in yourself wholeheartedly. And Sofia actually gave me the best advice by example, not even by word. She has so much confidence, like nothing takes that woman down. Like it doesn't even matter. Like, she has no fear when it comes to impressing people. And believing in herself. And that, when you have that and you walk into a room, other people can see it and they want it.
Right. It's so
Nobody
true.
wants the scared person.
You know what? And it's so interesting because, and I've talked to other, people who, behind the scenes, or, I've talked to people who are, an author or senior VP at the NFL, or someone who's the founder of a beauty company. And the one thing that I saw as a thread was sometimes that, as being the only Latina, sometimes you don't want to rock the boat. You know what I mean? Sometimes you make yourself a little bit smaller in order to get along. So how do you, I know she led by example, but what is it that sits in your mind when you walk into the room?
We're very different. Unfortunately for me, I don't have that.
What?
Gift.
No, yes,
no,
you
I mean,
do.
hers is on another level. I'm different. I'm more emotional, and I just have to come from a place where I don't want anything. The moment you go into a room wanting something from someone, you're already, you're not 100%. Like even today, right before you got here, I'm like, make sure that whatever you do, it's not for popularity or for people to like you, or for nothing like that, or because of a lot of times things I've worked on is like my self-worth, and make sure that I'm loved and make sure that I'm needed.
Yeah.
And so now where can I give my light?
Yeah.
And it helps because you give the responsibility away.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
not down to me now.
That's true.
To impress you.
That's true.
Let it flow, baby.
Right. Let it flow, baby. That's what we always
Let it
have
flow,
to remember.
baby.
You walk in, just let it flow.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of letting, let's talk about a couple of things. That
Come
you
on.
have. The alignment blueprint. I
Yeah.
saw that you posted that on your
Yes.
social media. So tell me about that.
God, you're a
What
great
is
producer and
Well,
an interviewer.
I know. Well, good. Well,
Love
you know
it.
what? I love it. I'm interested, and I just want
And she
to
has a
support
perfect
you.
English accent. God. Alignment blueprint is something I come up with from my years of studying and living.
And living.
And
Your
it's
PhD of life, right?
And it's the alignment blueprint. It's called alignment blueprint because a lot of programs and gurus, which I'm not planning to be at all, out there focus sometimes in one area. It's the spiritual area, or the detox cleanse, or the workout crazy area, or the trauma area. And the alignment blueprint is more like a system where it's a triangle: mind, body, spirit. So
Yes.
I try to integrate all
Okay.
into one. So my idea is to work with people. I'm planning to work with people actually one-on-one and have a program like an ebook and some seminars, because I think that's where my true passion is. At the end of the day, it's always been drawing and painting is what I am and who I am, who I was born as. But like for some reason, being of service and helping people figure out their challenges,
Yes.
it's something that really fulfills me and gives my life purpose.
Yeah.
So with the alignment blueprint, that's what I want to. That's where I'm going.
And and it's perfect. Actually, it does make sense because we're, as people, a whole, right?
Yeah.
We're not little slices of the pie.
No.
We're a whole pie.
We are.
So, and everything's interconnected.
And if you work one of those areas more than the other, the thing is, you may excel in one and not in the other two. It will catch up.
Right.
It
Yeah.
doesn't stay like that.
Yeah.
But if you work on three of them, if you connect them as a connector, then it has harmony, and therefore that's why it's alignment.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm looking forward to this new journey
Me
of
too.
yours, and
I
also
love
just being
that.
part of it. I'm going to sign
Yeah,
up. Like, I'm
please.
going to sign up for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Everybody needs that.
Everybody needs it.
Now, I know that you're also an ambassador, and I feel like I'm going to mispronounce it. Is it Osier?
Osier.
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 Osier. Osier.
Yes, this is an awesome brand because it's super, super, super clean. I know everybody talks about the Korean skincare, but
Yeah,
they're Korean skincare, but they're very clean brand. It's very simple. It's sort of like 3 steps.
Yeah.
That's it: cleanser, toner, and deep moisturizer.
Okay.
And the beauty of Osier is that 10% goes to charity. It
love
goes to
that. I
helping
love
people
that.
in recovery, because she's a person in recovery, the founder.
Yeah.
And so
yeah.
she also owns a bunch of treatment centers. So,
This is so authentic to you,
That-
and like your belief.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why. And, in the alignment blueprint, the body's important. What's the biggest, what's the largest organ?
right. Your skin.
In our body, your skin.
And yeah, sometimes we
Exactly.
forget to take care of our skin. We do.
Exactly. And so, yeah, Osier is like something that really stood up for me because it's special. Because of those aspects, it's very special. And also, I'm also an ambassador for NAMI, the National Association
Yes.
of Mental Illness, which I love. I want to actually participate much more on that.
And is this recent, or how long have you been?
Couple months.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, great. So I'm sure you've got a lot of things you want to focus on.
There's a lot.
There's a lot. So your painting, though, we talked
Thank
about
you.
how therapeutic your art has been since you're self-taught, but you did
The
take-
clay and the
yeah,
drawings,
clays,
yes.
Yes.
The paintings now are not pair of therapeutic.
I've seen your
Those are
art.
very detailed.
Like, yes, it's very detailed. I was like, oh my God, you're a genius.
Thank you.
Thank
so
I've seen your art. So have you tried to like have a gallery opening
I sold paintings.
You have?
Commission, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, my last one I sold to Champagne.
Oh, fantastic.
It's
That's
in
so
his house.
great.
Yep.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And one is in Aspen, but I haven't had a gallery. I don't know. I'm not ready.
Okay.
It's
You're
so
not ready.
personal.
I mean, if everyone goes on your social media, they will see examples of just beautiful,
Thank you.
artistic, like
Nudes.
art nudes. But I mean, they're beautiful.
But it's very
gorgeous,
exactly.
and I mean, you are very talented.
Thank you
that's
so
when, like,
much.
I was talking to
That means a
Adam,
lot.
saying, I wonder if he's had a gallery opening because you definitely have enough.
It'll
You
happen.
have a lot of pieces.
It'll happen. I've sold the last batch, so I gotta make more.
You have to make more.
Yeah. I'm doing a rally. It's called like a celebrity road trip
Okay.
for the CW.
Okay.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Oh, that's great. So
Yeah.
it's coming up in the fall, I guess?
No, it's like in the next very soon.
Very soon.
Like
so in the next
couple
in the summer.
weeks.
Oh wow.
Yeah, a couple
okay,
weeks.
so it'll be fun.
Yeah,
It'll be fun.
It'll be so fun.
Oh, that's so great. I can't wait to see you.
And
out
I have
there.
another project coming, which you'll be the first one I talk about
I know,
too. But
and
I
then
signed
we're
an
going
NDA.
to give congratulations when that comes out. I
Obviously.
know. Nope. Zip it here. Okay, so a couple of things. I know you are always, you're confident. I always feel that you've got some great tips and hacks
Ooh,
for
yeah.
people. So I'm going to give you some scenarios. Kind of give me like your go-to tips for different scenarios.
Please.
Okay. So let me see. A party where you don't know anyone. What's your go-to tip for anybody
I
walking
avoid
to the room?
them. I don't go to this party. I'm kidding.
You're always out and about.
Well, the tip
Yeah.
is compliment them on something they're wearing.
Okay.
That's one thing.
That's good.
Everybody loves compliments.
That's true.
Don't be fake. If
Right.
it's not
Be
pretty,
au-
don't say it. But
Right.
you'll
Be
find
authentic about
somebody
it.
where whatever you see, you'll relate with or like.
Exactly.
So start there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's a good icebreaker for anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
If you don't know anyone.
True.
And
then
try to move around. Don't be like in a corner,
That's what
isolated.
I sometimes have trouble with. I'm like, I gotta move. I gotta.
And by the way, I'm applying this advice to myself too.
Good. Good. Okay. Two. Let me see. Let's say you start to feel overwhelmed. You know, personally, emotionally,
Yeah.
you've got a lot of things going on. You know, for because we all go through things, especially right now, life, personal life. What do you say to people, or what do you tell yourself, like when you start to feel overwhelmed? Is there something that
Prayer.
you do? Okay, pray.
It's what works better than anything.
Okay.
Praying out loud.
Oh, out loud. Yeah, that's like an affirmation
It's
where
a
you
science.
remind her. Yeah, it is.
It's a science. Even, Andrew Huberman, who's a neuroscientist, prays. So it's very, you ask for clarity, you'll get it.
True. I feel also because you're telling yourself that too.
And I get overwhelmed a lot. So I pray
You know,
out loud.
that's so interesting because honestly, like I don't see you as a person who would get overwhelmed. You always
Oh
to
my
me
God.
seem so cool
No.
and confident.
Because I won't like, no, I'm actually, I can get very, very overwhelmed. And it's usually something to do with like, I'm biting
As anybody, yeah.
too much.
Yeah,
that
more
I
often
can
than we can chew, right?
or just too many like hardships happening at the same time,
Yeah.
like but
Yeah.
prayer really helps.
Very true. All right, well, last one. Let me see. Okay, this one's a fun one. You've got 10 minutes to get ready.
Okay.
All right, what do you do? Hair, makeup. Like, what's the must do?
Blush, number one.
Okay.
Because blush you can use eyeshadow, cheeks,
Okay,
and lipstick.
true.
So blush, mascara, blow dry,
Okay.
and I mean I have done pretty well with 10 minutes actually. But I have
Yeah.
a makeup, pro makeup background.
Oh my,
so I
you're
don't
an
count.
expert. You're
I
an
don't
expert.
count.
For,
I don't
sometimes
count.
me, I need to help a little bit.
No, I don't count.
No.
So blush, mascara, confidence, there's something that you really feel confident wearing. Don't try
Yeah.
anything new on those 10 minutes because that will get you trapped
Oh, yeah.
in your closet and it's game over.
Yeah.
So think about that dress that makes you feel like $100 million. Put it on and leave the house.
And leave the house.
Yeah.
All right, and then walk out. Held
Walk
it high.
out.
Be ready to talk to someone, compliment them, and there we go. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, I love. Oh, wait. There was a tattoo I wanted to ask you.
Yes.
What is? So I saw it right here. Oh,
It's right here.
Right here. Oh, it's right. You got several.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
that's a cat.
Oh, that's cute.
He
So
passed.
what is?
And this means Einot Milvado, which is in Hebrew, and it means there's no one else but him, the creator, God.
That's true.
Yeah, so it's a reminder.
That's a good reminder.
Yeah, I studied Kabbalah. I
Okay.
studied it,
Yeah.
so it really, that helped immensely
Yeah. Yeah.
to hone in my spiritual
Right.
side.
Yeah. Well, I studied it during my college years.
You did?
Yes. Yes. I'm Jewish. I converted, before I got married.
Yeah.
My kids are
I'm
Jewish.
an honorary Jew.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I
if
know.
I'm gonna convert because that's my religion.
Yeah.
No, but yeah.
It's like when you feel comfortable and you're aligned with the philosophy, everything falls into
nothing
place.
ever changed me or inspired me more than Kabbalah.
Good.
Regardless of Madonna.
Yeah.
Screw that.
Yeah. No, you know what? It's what's best for you. Like everyone's got to choose what's best for them and
Amen,
lean
baby.
into that. So
You're so
everyone,
great.
Oh my God, you're so great.
Thank you.
Oh,
I hope I
mwah.
wasn't too much of a Debbie Downer.
You are not. You are not. So listen, everybody, thank you for listening to the podcast, for watching. Rewatch it again. We're on, and listen to it. We're on iHeart, Spotify.
All of it.
Yeah, all of it. Apple. So until the next time, besos y abrazos.
Besos y abrazos. Gracias.
Ah.
Ciao.